everyone. So I have an appointment today, and you'll have to excuse the way I look. I got my hair cut and I didn't do anything with it. I have no makeup on today. So this is Kristen all natural pretty much. So I had an appointment today, and actually she's here. The appointment is to check what is in my water. So there was something online stating that, hi Michael, there is something online that says that there is harmful chemicals in Little Elm's water. So this is a free test, and I have Priscilla with me, and with her permission I'm going to go live to show you what is in my water. And thank God I don't drink it out of the tap because I do not have a filter. But here we go. So we are going to focus on her. There's Priscilla here. Priscilla, where are you from?
I'm from everywhere, to be honest.
No, the company.
Oh, we are in Grand Prairie.
Okay.
So Crystal Clear Concepts.
Okay, and they will come out for free and test your water.
Yeah, we test for free. We work on referrals, so spread the love. We pay you for the referral, and they get an awesome gift card of their choice. And also, don't forget about me. That will help.
You have to ask for Priscilla because she's awesome. All right, so here we go. So she's taken some of my water. Do you want to?
Yeah.
Okay.
So the city treats it and tests the water at the plant, okay?
The city tests the water at the plant.
But the water has to travel in those miles and miles of pipes.
Nasty, rusty pipes, because I'll say it.
We never know, right? Well, the results at home can be totally different than what the city tested at the plant. And that's why we're running into this problem. There's more and more people now, like kids are having kids, right? Well, check this out. When it first rains, the water, it is pure and clean, like how God intended. But this is why we're running into this problem. Water absorbs almost everything. For example, this is yellow dye. And watch how quickly it absorbs that dye. Very much like when it rains. It absorbs all that smoke, pollution in the air. And then when it gets to the ground, there's fertilizers, sewage, fecal matter, all that the water absorbs. And then it gets into the lakes and rivers and creeks. So Christine, if the water looked worse than Mexican water, would you still drink the water, take a shower, brush your teeth?
No.
I know, most of us wouldn't.
So what does the city put in it?
And then every day they treat it with chemical disinfectant like chlorine.
Oh yeah, we're drinking chlorine bleach, the stuff you put in your pool. Now check it out, look what it does. Voila, it bleached the water and made it clear again.
Yeah, to kill bacteria so you don't get sick that day, like third world countries. But over many years, híjole, chlorine is no bueno.
Did you just say híjole? That means wow. It's an expression in Spanish. Right on, sister.
You guys are going to learn some Spanish today. So, I mean,
just poquito, no más.
Poquito. Huélelo, smell it. Doesn't it smell like chlorine or bleach?
Wow, yes.
Yeah.
And sometimes you do smell that. And when you drink your water, you can smell a hint sometimes when they over-chlorinate. Okay.
Or taste it. But see, over every day they put chlorine, and that recycles. What goes down the drain comes back to us, and they put chlorine. So over many years, the demand has gone up. You could smell it or taste it, right? So check this out. This is OTO. This is what the pool guys use to detect how much chlorine levels in the pool. Mm-hmm. And then they use this comparator to find out how much. And it typically 0.5 to 1.5 is the chlorine level.
pH?
No, the chlorine level.
Oh, chlorine level, okay.
Yeah, this is just for chlorine. So it's going to turn yellow right away off the bat because I added some. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, that was 6 drops. But you could see it turned yellow right away. So there's chlorine in here. Then
it looks like urine, but that's what we drink is urine and poop and tampons. That's why it's called tampons and poop water.
On the Reader's Digest in 2008, I think it was October issue, they mentioned how they found jet fuel, birth control, arsenic, all kinds of junk in our water.
Oh, it's disgusting.
Yeah. This doesn't look right. Okay, so if there's any chlorine, it's going to turn yellow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But we need to wait up to 5 minutes to see its true colors.
Okay. And if you have any questions, please feel free. Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's turning, or I don't know if it's the light.
No, it's turning yellow. No, the lights that I have in here is my blue because I'm a mermaid, right? So I have blue up there.
That's so awesome.
It gives the
I do like your home.
ambiance of the ocean.
Ay.
What are you looking for?
Something like in a white background so you can see there is a lot of chlorine in there.
Let's go this way. Wow. You can see.
Oh my goodness, yeah, that's pulled a little worse.
Yeah, there's a white background. You can see it. Look, it looks like Pinot Grigio.
Yummy, right?
Yeah.
If you like wine.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, and you know, Christine, everybody's different, right?
Mm-hmm.
But chlorine is linked to dry skin,
Okay.
eczema, psoriasis, or it affects our lungs, allergies, asthma is what we're noticing, to pregnancy complications. Everybody's different, but there's a 93 higher chance of us getting cancer when we consume chlorine over many years. It's a harmful chemical. But that organic matter and chemical disinfectant is total trihalomethane. That is linked to breast, colon, all types of cancer.
Wow.
But
And we can see that there's an increase in that in the last probably 10 to 15 years.
it makes sense why everybody's,
Okay, those strips, what are those?
This is a bromine strip that will test for another type of chemical disinfectant called bromine. So
What's bromine?
it's like chlorine but cheaper. It's worse for your health, but it's it kills bacteria. And so in this test is really quick. Every city is different. Oops. Sometimes they don't add chlorine. Sometimes they use bromine. 'cause it's
Okay, the
less
cheaper
expensive.
stuff that's probably more harmful. All right, yippee, they love us, don't they?
Well,
And then they charge us a lot of money for water too. My water bill is like $100.
but you know, Christine, they're doing the best they can, because if you think about it, 10% is for residential use. 90% of our water usage is for the firefighters, for parks, for golf courses, that sort of thing.
Yeah, I don't care about that. I care about what goes in my body, but doesn't everybody drink water? Doesn't everybody shower in it, soak in it? They fill their pools up with it?
Yeah. So if the city did provide us pure and clean water, our water bill would be so high because they have to repair those pipes too. We don't have enough manpower and money. They can barely fix 35, you
Yeah,
know?
no joke.
So,
But we pay so much tolls, right?
yeah, that too. Don't get me started on that. That's a waste of money.
Y'all
That's
are
all
cooking
it-
something else, too many Pyrex? What? Oh, no, we're not cooking up anything. So this is your testing for that. What color will that
No
turn?
bromine. It's going to Bluetooth the results to my phone, but it's not going to change any color really. Maybe pink if anything. Okay, so this is a quick test. And then the next test we could test for nitrates.
Okay, nitrates, yeah.
Do you know what nitrates are?
Yes, but go ahead and tell my peeps over here.
Nitrates is sewage, runoff from the fertilizer, natural deposits, and yes, leaking of the septic tanks. This is the groundwater that absorbs before it gets into the lakes and whatever else is in the
Your
pipes.
poops.
You said it, not me. But yes, a lot of people call us because huele como popó, you know, or sewage. So
Mierda.
mierda. Exactly.
Don't quote me on my Spanish. I'm just a white girl. Well, I'm Italian, actually.
Yeah, I know, because the last name, I'm like...
She couldn't even say it, y'all.
Well, how do you spell it? How do you pronounce it?
Ivanelli.
Ivanelli.
Ivanelli, yes.
Ivanelli, yeah.
It's my maiden name.
Look, you can even see stuff in the water, like just floating around.
Oh, wait.
I don't know if you could see that.
Yep.
So there's also bromine.
So they Bluetooth?
Yeah, the results are there, and they're Bluetooth to my phone, so I
Okay,
can
so
keep track of the results for you.
2.7 is for the bromine. And so what does that mean?
2.7 parts per million.
Okay?
2.7 milliliters per liter.
Per liter.
Per liter.
You litter. We don't got no puppy dogs or kittens over here. Okay.
Pero mira how much chlorine is in there. This is, you know, whenever you pee and
You don't
it
drink
looks
too
like
much
that.
water? Yeah, that's because it's concentrated, uh-huh.
Well, that is a 4.0.
For chlorine?
Look how dark it is.
I got it.
Ideally, you want it to be slightly yellow for a pool. This is at 4.0. This is really, really
Heavily chlorinated. Got it.
yes, really excessive. So 4.0 and 2.7.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so on the 2.7, can you break that down for me, like what a normal?
Should be 0 because there's already chemical disinfectant. There's already a lot of bromine there.
Okay, so they use that, and they use chlorine?
Here they do.
Wow. Thank you, good old little elm. Kill us all.
Yeah, you know, just like Michael Jackson said, they don't care about us.
They don't care about us.
Alright, so nitrates. This one's fun. Takes 6 minutes, so we'll do the rest of the test while we
We're going to be checking for poops and turds in my water?
Yes, pretty much.
All right, so is this like about like a 2 point, 3 point, 4 point? Are we working on those kind of points?
I don't know. Who knows what it can pick up from the plant?
No, with is the numbers, is that what the numbers come out like?
That's nitrates. That's
Okay, so you're testing on this.
with the nitrate strip.
Right, but you're going to plug it into there.
Yeah, it's gonna test it here. Science.
I love science.
Yeah, me too. Bill. Did you watch Bill Nye the Science Guy?
No, I need to check him out, but yeah, like that's like one of the highest when I do in trivia.
He
I know.
still has a show. More for adults now. Okay, so that's gonna count to 600. So now this next test, I'll take another sample.
Okay, so right in here, this thing right here, in case you just joined us, this is going to test for nitrates. How much poop is in my water? How much poop are we cooking with, eating in our broth, drinking? Seriously.
Brushing your teeth.
Brushing your teeth with.
Yeah. And see, with this, Christine, you may not be drinking from the tap, but there's more than one way to consume chlorine.
Okay.
We can inhale the gas. It's very corrosive. We can also absorb it in our skin. It's our largest organ. So really, that danger's in the shower. 10 minutes is equivalent to drinking 8 glasses from here.
Good grief.
Yeah. So people are getting dry skin, eczema, allergies, asthma, and the little ones are more likely to show symptoms because their immune system is lower than ours.
Right,
you know?
so is there anything we're doing in this little beaker?
We will later on.
Okay, so we're waiting for a poop test, and what other test are we going to run?
Goodness. So this next test is the hardness test, and I can tell already you do have hard water because you said there's
I get hard stains, build up, pink rings around my toilet.
So I'm adding buffer solution 2, 3, 4, 5. Now this tablet's a hardness tablet. Basically hard water. We're testing for hardness.
Okay.
Hard water is rock sediment. Is the minerals from the rock.
Right.
Which we do not need. We need calcium and magnesium, but not from
rocks.
Right, like you need iron, but are you gonna suck your blood, Christine?
Nope.
No, I know. So it's very same thing. These are minerals from the rock, which corrodes shower heads, pipes, water heaters, dishwasher.
Oh, wow.
And normally it would
It's turning pink.
Yeah, it would turn blue if there's no rock, or it would turn pink if there isn't. So.
Okay, if there's no rock, or pink if it's what?
If it turns pink, that means there's rock sediment.
Okay.
If it turns blue, that means it's soft.
Nothing. Okay.
There's no rock sediment. So clearly there's rock sediment. It turned pink.
Okay.
Now we can figure out if it's hard or not, or how hard it is. This is a chemical softener, like a Downy. You can put it in your laundry for the water to be soft, and your clothes, same thing.
Feel free to ask questions. Liz, you just popped in. So she is checking for how much poop, which is nitrates, that's in my water.
That counts up to 600.
Okay. And then she's checking for the rock sediment, which it did test positive for, which we don't need rock sediment because it doesn't have the minerals that we need. But she's also checking to see how hard it is, the hardness.
Each drop is a grain per gallon of hardness, according to Water Quality Association. So basically, if it's more than 2 grains per gallon of hardness, they recommend you want to condition the water because se tapa todo, it corrodes everything.
Okay.
You know, so the more drops I have to put in, the harder it is, basically. If it's more than 10, that means it's really hard. 2, 3, okay, 4, 5. So once it's blue is when we know it's soft. 7.
Oh, wow.
8,
9.
It hasn't even changed colors. This is this hard red. Okay.
Right. 10. Let's do 11, 12, 13.
11, 12, 13.
Wow.
Jesus Cristo, this is hard. 14, 15.
Oh my God.
That's red.
We're barely blue.
Where are we at? 15, 16?
Yeah, 15.
15? No cheating. 15 or 16? 16.
Okay.
17. Once it's blue, it's trying.
18.
My
Let's do
God.
19, 20.
Wait, this is maybe, is this purple? I can see it's kind of dark. Yeah, it's purple.
18, 19.
It's purple. Wait, that's blue, right?
We're getting there. It looks darker.
It's dark in here.
Yeah, we're blue.
Now it's blue. 18 or 19?
19.
19 drops. Christine, that is very hard. So I know it's also very hard to imagine there's a lot of rock coming out of here. It looks clean. So we're going to precipitate it. We're going to bring it out with chemicals.
Okay.
But you can do it naturally through your kidneys, through your bladders. We can bring it out through the water heater. Hot water.
So let me tell you, we had a cat that lived here for a couple of years. His name was Jack. He was a boy cat. Now, boy cats are very aseptic, not aseptic, what's the word? They can get kidney stones, and it comes from the water that they drink and where the water comes from, which once they create those, they can't pass their urine because it clogs up their urethra. It doesn't happen to the female cats as often. It's really the male because they're so narrow. So we had to put our cat to sleep because the kidneys were starting to shut down. And I guarantee you it was because of the water that he drank.
Animals can get cancer too. Water doesn't discriminate.
Mm-hmm.
I took a sample from the tap. This is labeled hard. Okay. This too is labeled soft.
Okay.
So let me show you. I'm not that Mexican. I'm not a cheater.
We ain't gonna cheat around here. You just joined us. We're testing my water to see what's in it. This is the nitrates right here, which is the poop. She is tested for chlorine. It was positive. It also tested for, what was that other one?
Bromine.
Bromine, which was positive. She tested for rock sediment, which was positive, and she tested for the hardness and put softener in it, and it took 19 drops.
Yeah.
And so
make it soft.
this right here is the rock sediment, and softener was put in it to make it blue.
So we chemically made this soft. It's kind of dark to see, but that's blue.
Mm-hmm.
So if we add soft water to it, it's gonna stay its color. If it's hard, it will turn pink. So you see how it stayed blue?
Yeah.
So we know this is hard, so it's gonna go to pink. Is the water working? Coming?
Yes.
Okay. So this rock in here is gonna turn pink. So it turned pink right away. You see that?
Okay.
And you could see it's hard because that calcium buildup over here.
Uh-huh.
That's hardness. That's a hard water. So that's the first sign there. Okay, so we're gonna use chemicals to bring this out, even though we can do it through our bodies.
All right, what was making some noise over there? Oh, that's your filter.
Yeah, and by the way, I did not fart. These chemicals kind of stink.
Okay. Oh, does it smell like sewage? Like you?
Yeah, like poop.
Oh, so
like
like you did some gas and it smelled like a deviled egg.
Yeah, that's what it smells like. Yeah, it wasn't me.
Okay, so now when you added the water, was that the filtration water that you were adding?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Your water, but through this is filtered.
Okay.
Through that. Mm-hmm. So we're gonna need background color so we can see the rock. This is just so we can see the rock. It's background color. 3, 4, 5. And then I have a chemical that will separate and settle the rock. So if there's any rock, this baby will bring it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's gonna separate on its own, but I'm gonna use hot water for it to speed up faster,
Okay.
like the water heater.
Okay.
Can I borrow este cup?
Uh-huh.
Cup?
Yep. There's my skull cup. There's Scully. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You gonna heat it up in the microwave?
See.
Okay.
Can I borrow your microwave?
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay. Wow, check this
That's
out.
my bird over there, y'all.
Oh yeah, I didn't even know.
She's
Aw.
chirping, yeah, saying hello.
Cute.
See, and I give her water from. I don't give her the tap water. My bird.
Oh yeah, and we still have to test this water from Arkansas.
Yeah, this is water that I still have from Arkansas that we got out of a hot springs well.
Then you rinse it off first, and then we could sample chlorine. If
Okay.
there's any chlorine. I doubt it because it didn't reach the city.
Yeah, I hope not.
We shouldn't. The city's the one that puts it. They got to though, so that way they kill bacteria, so you don't get sick that day.
And Tracy Parks can confirm that those are the water bottles that we filled them out because we bought those at a gas station, poured the water out, and then filled them. And I have proof that I filled them in there. So
You poured this water out and then put.
no, I poured the original water that came in the store, which probably was even better because the stuff that they have from their city, I mean, hot in Arkansas, their springs, so I'm sure their water still is better as far as in the bottled water. But I poured the water out because I wanted the water from the spring. So I put, so we poured it out in the parking lot, went up to the spring, and we poured the spring water in it.
Okay.
Okay, so this is
The chlorine test from the Arkansas spring. Looks like there's no chlorine. That's good.
doesn't look like urine or Pinot Grigio. Oh, show!
Yeah, that was good. Look at this hardness. So I'm gonna stick it in here for it to speed up.
Okay, so you're taking the hardness on this again with the filtration?
No, this hot water is gonna bring out the rock faster. The rock sediment that you can see.
So the rocks are going to form in that water?
No, it's gonna come out.
Okay.
You'll see. I'm gonna stick it in here like the water heater. A lot of people know to drain it out. If not, then the rock's gonna build up, and then corrode your water heater.
Okay.
Or it takes forever for the water to heat up. You know.
Okay.
Ooh.
My poop? My nitrates?
Yes.
Okay, it says 2.50. Can you explain what this means?
2.5 parts per million. So that means it probably picked some up on the way. Because at the city, they do a good job. They keep it like 0.6. I mean, every city is different. And it's 2.50. So it's like 3 times as bad or more than what. So it picked up a lot from the plant to get to your home.
Wow.
And I mean, we can compare it, but is it Little Elm that...
What does Little Elm say?
That's what I was trying to figure out. Is it... See, do you have Lake Dallas water? Or...
Yeah, it should be Lake Dallas or Lake Louisville.
Here we go, Lake Dallas. Oh, you get the water from Lake Louisville. 2017 is the most recent. It's Dallas. It's near.
Wow, they haven't done 2018. They suck. I'll say it. I know you can't. I will.
Mira, nitrate. 2017, 0.5.
That ain't no 0.5 now. Did you see that? 2.50. Lies. Okay.
Well, that's what I was saying. It picked some up on the way to your home. So that's why it wouldn't make sense for them to provide us clean water. Cause...
Maybe it's rat shit.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
In the
really.
pipes. Who knows?
Yeah. Or cucarachas or something.
Cucarachas. That's right. Cockroach.
You never know. So, do you have any dry skin or any eczema?
No. Oh my God. Is that? Oh my gosh. Oh my God. Look at that white stuff. Do you see that? So this is my water.
Rock sediment. Yeah, sometimes you can see it because it clogs up the shower heads, or you can see the white stuff on your faucet.
Yeah. And what's this one?
This is soft water. That means water with no rock.
So that's the water through the filtration. So you're doing the comparison.
This is what it's supposed to be. I mean,
and what did you put in this? What chemical did you put in it to pull that out?
Alright, precipitation B agent, background color, and precipitation A agent to bring out the rock.
Okay.
I don't know technically what's in those chemicals, you know?
Because you're not a chemist. I see.
But we did it. We put the same amount on each.
Okay.
Well, the chemicals were on there, but the water kind of
Gotcha.
took it out. So, all right. No chlorine on that water bottle. Good news. Now let's test for hardness, which I'm sure it is because this picked up some rock.
This is so cool because I have a great comparison for you. You know what I mean? This is water from Arkansas right there, folks. So they got from Hot Springs in Arkansas. Hot Springs, Arkansas.
And a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this tablet will either turn pink or blue.
And tell them what the colors mean again. If it turns
Pink, that means there's rock. If it turns blue, that means there's no rock. No rock, hard. So, agua dura. That's why in Mexico, they say don't drink the water in Mexico. Es muy dura, very pesada. So hard that your body's not used to it, so that's why it's rejecting it on both ends.
Oh, wow.
So you don't know which side of the toilet to hug.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I don't drink cocktails, frozen water, same thing as ice is frozen water.
So the water is hard. Wow.
And you can find out how hard it is with the chemical softener, with the fabric softener. But yeah, there's rock in there too, unfortunately. Do you have any dry skin, like I was saying?
No, I mean, I moisturize it, so I couldn't really. What's this?
So, this is soaked, all natural, plant-based, no oil. I mean, no chemicals, no toxins. It's got plant-based essential oils.
Mm-hmm.
I may have to hold it for you. I don't know, but wash your hands. Maybe you could feel the difference because you got to see it. Maybe you could feel it on your skin. And like I was saying, every household that I run into has dry skin or eczema or psoriasis.
Okay.
Everybody's different.
So
Maybe
I'm going to place this down, y'all, and
yeah, you can do it.
I'm going to wash my hands.
First, wait. First use both. I got you soap. First use both hands with softener, and then get it soapy. One hand rinse it with soft, y la otra mano use hard. Okay.
Okay. Soft on my left.
Mhm.
Oh, I could feel the water.
Yeah.
So like
your
when,
oils. Or,
oh my gosh! So it's like when I go out of town. Like let's say if I go to
Hotels?
Oklahoma. Yes.
Mhm.
Like I can feel the water's always soft, and you don't feel like you can get the soap off.
You need to
can
use a little
definitely.
bit, yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Your right
yes.
hand use this one.
Okay.
Let me know. You can feel it in your fingertips.
Oh my god! Like this one. Look. So this one. Hang on.
Yeah, right. One's smooth and the other's like dry, like.
Okay. Let me do this. Okay. So y'all, this one here, I can just go like this, and it's like it just smooths
Suave, yeah.
over. If I go like this, I don't know if you could see it. It's like
I could hear it.
it's rough. This, not. There's proof right here in the pudding.
The pudding. Yeah.
That is insane in the membrane, folks.
Well, chlorine, it gives us that skin
Are we
irritation.
done with this?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Let me get you paper towels. Chlorine.
See, she basically lives here now. She's like being my host, the mostest.
Yeah, do you need a roommate?
All right.
So, average household I run into has dry skin. This gives us the skin irritation, itchy, dry, right?
Ooh, I like
Chlorine.
this. Mm-hmm.
I know, me too. And soft. See how hard that is?
Rough.
Just like how this clogs everything up, it clogs our pores, not allowing the oils on our skin to moisturize. So if you picture taking a shower with soft water, like if you went to a Hilton Hotel, Embassy Suites, they have a softener system. That's why you can tell the towels are soft and fluffy. Anyways, that allows your oils to moisturize your hair and your skin. All natural moisturizer. I mean, you were able to feel it in your skin, right? With the soft, it was like smooth, suave. How does it feel now?
Oh, this is excellent. It smells beautiful. Well, nice.
Awesome, yeah.
Mermaids have to have soft skin, right?
Yes. And the stores sell us moisturizers or lotions so that way we can have that healthy moisturized skin. Soft water naturally does it. They also sell us chemicals like Jet Dry, Cascade for our dishes. Hard water and soap creates that soap scum. So they're using chemicals to keep it spot free. When, believe it or not, this naturally gets your dishes spot free. And I'll show you here soon. Do you like to clean for fun?
Clean for fun? Not really, not for fun, but do I clean because I have to? Absolutely. Am I obsessed in cleaning my dishes in my sink? Absolutely. I cannot have dishes in my sink.
I know.
It's an obsession.
Thank you, because it helps for you to be clean, because it always sucks to run into a home with cucarachas.
Oh, that's disgusting.
I know. I'm like zipping everything up. Yeah, you never know. Okay, so this test I'm going to do is metals. Total heavy metals that include lead, copper, mercury, aluminum. So it's really quick. One and two. And then after this, I got one more test.
Is that a college ring?
See.
Where'd you go to school?
TCU.
Texas Christian University.
Texas Construction University.
Construction?
It's Christian. They're just always building something, so.
Now that's over there out in Fort Worth?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I played golf for them.
Oh.
Probably shouldn't have said that.
That's okay.
Yeah. This is a championship ring from 2011.
Well, congratulations, sister.
Thank you. I destroy all stereotypes.
Yes.
Okay, so that's going to count to it's going to take a couple minutes. Now, let me show you something cool. May I borrow some paper towels?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes. Okay.
Now, we tested the water that came out of my filtration, which needs to be replaced. I don't know, but I'm pretty sure that sediment still would have came out because I still had the sediments in there anyways, but not probably as much or bad.
Your fridge may tell you that it needs to be replaced, but really it's based on water usage. Mm-hmm. You will only know because you can taste the difference. So, for example, it's telling you that it needs to be filtered, right?
Right.
I mean, it needs to be.
The filter needs to be done, and they charge an arm and a leg for it, but.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Unfortunately, the filter in the fridge only has a charcoal filter to take care of the chlorine.
Okay, so you've got charcoal and some other...
Yeah, this takes care of the hardness. This is a softener system, a mini softener system. So you see how it's clear? There's no chlorine in there, so it's still good.
So, okay, so I have no chlorine in my water that's in there. Asher! Asher, son, come here real quick! He refuses to drink the water because he says it's bad because that little thing is going off. So you could tell him.
But there's rock. Maybe that's why he's tasting the hardness.
No, but that hardness probably was there. We'll just talk about the chlorine. Come hither, son.
Oh, that's how I talk. Come here.
So she's testing our water, okay? She tests for chlorine because in our tap water, right there, out of that sink, chlorine comes out. If the filter was not working in the refrigerator,
it would be like this.
It would be like this, but look at that.
It took out the chlorine.
Yeah, there's no chlorine coming out of you. That's still good. You just want Coke. You sure do. Yeah, buddy. Okay.
Yeah. The metals showed up. The thing with metals, if there's any metals, is a magnet to bacteria. Even though there's a crap load of chlorine, that is a magnet to bacteria. So there is bacteria in your water. And
was that
some metals.
0.15? Okay, 0.15. And was that out of the tap or the filter?
Tap.
Okay. So this right here you said had metals in it. I guess we're not going to test to see how, there was no chlorine in it, but there was rock sediment, right?
Yes, right.
Okay, what do you think about nitrates in that? Can we test for nitrates?
Yeah, totally.
I won't worry about trying to make that blue because obviously there is going to be rocks because that spring has rocks.
That's why there's a misconception about, well, we need minerals, not from the rock. hard water is linked to kidney stones or bladder stones or other intestinal diseases in the intestinal tract. You can take my word for it or look it up on Google.
Oh, look it up on Google.
Yeah.
As long as it's a scholar journal, I don't just get the opinion of the Google.
But it's no wonder though, Christine, that we're running into health problems. Our body is 75% water. And we need 8 glasses of water a day. Clean water though, you know?
Yep.
Okay, so let me set this up for nitrates. You're a clean freak, aren't you?
Yeah, but I didn't do my floors this weekend like I was supposed to.
Do you use Windex or glass cleaner? Have you noticed it leaves a film behind? Okay, not only are those bad for us to inhale, right? But those petroleum products and the chemicals, it leaves that film because it's a magnet to each other. So if you clean it like that, it leaves that film like this, right? Okay, so I'm gonna show you something cool. This is soft water.
That's what?
Soft water.
Oh,
Water from here.
okay.
Okay. So
Oh, you spit it
you
out.
can drink it.
Yeah?
Where's a good example for me to clean? This is when the Mexican in me comes out. Do you want me to get the refrigerator?
Yeah, let's do the refrigerator. I got fingerprints.
Okay.
I tried to clean it for the most part.
Do you see these streaks? Okay.
There's my calcium deposits or my
Yeah.
rock sediment deposits.
Right? So I wasn't lying. Soft water, meaning water with no rock, it leaves it no film and it's spot free naturally. Just like how naturally moisturizes your skin, it naturally keeps it spot free. Can you see my fingerprints? I know, huh?
I even did it too.
So they sell us Cascade J Dry for our dishes or Black Magic for your car. When soft water just gets it spot free. Some car washes have a softener system. If so, you want to spend your $5 on that one than a tap water one, because you don't even have to spend time drying it. It will just like be spot free.
Oh, cool.
They just don't advertise it so much, you know.
By the way, Chantel, if you ever watched, my good friend Chantel made these cards for me. Oh yeah, there's my mermaid card.
Oh,
Yes, she
that's
made all these
cute.
cards. So there they are, sweet cakes.
She got some skill. Let it air dry, and then you can put your finger over it, and it doesn't need anything.
I even went harder than she did. Gotcha.
Yeah, I'm not.
What about the calcium, that rock sediment?
It's gonna need some soap, girl. Let me bring the magic.
You guys hanging in there? I know it's like a lot of information, but
Do they have any questions or no?
I know I said if you have questions, feel free to ask them.
She's putting me to work, y'all.
She's cleaning my refrigerator.
Aloe vera does a better job killing bacteria.
Wow.
And is non-toxic, so I'm not inhaling any chemicals while I'm doing this.
You guys sell this stuff?
Yes.
Awesome.
Yes and no. I can tell you a little bit about that.
Okay.
Later.
Oh wow. Yeah. I can feel that sediment.
I know. If you think about it, some people spend about 80 hours a year when you accumulate all the hours with the squeegee in their shower
Yeah.
to clean up after that hardness.
Yeah, they do. Yep, I've done that.
There's a lot of clean freaks out there that spend more. Mira que pretty.
She's working hard.
I'm a Mexican.
Not a Mexican. I ain't kidding nothing. I'm Mexican because I can do it.
Yes.
She can do it.
Sí se puede. Oh my goodness.
Wow, you didn't had to scrub.
Yeah.
She had to put some elbow grease in that. All right, we're good on that. But yeah, that's awesome to be able to see that. Wow.
I got one more test, and that might break your heart, unfortunately.
Oh no, what are you gonna test for?
I'm just gonna take 2 samples from your agua, from your water.
Okay. Well, I've already noticed that my water has chlorine. It has, what is that second chemical that's like chlorine?
Bromine.
Bromine. So they're using both, but the bromine is usually substitute for the chlorine, which is worse than the chlorine. And they're using both.
Yeah.
Tested for hardness, which I do have. I tested for rock sediment, which we even made the sediments come out. That's what I was saying, is it did the rock formation. And you were like, no, and I was like, that's what I meant, like the particles, like you could see the formation, the particles form from the rocks.
Yeah,
and that's exactly what
rock
happened.
Sediment. Mm-hmm. I think I put that back together.
You're good.
Kind of wrong.
No, it's fine. I'm wondering, does it go this way? No. No.
Tetris. Or it's like a puzzle.
That's good. We good.
Ooh, 2.5 on that.
Oh no, wait. What was that?
Yeah.
What was that?
On the nitrates.
Oh, the nitrates that were in the... Holy shit. So there was nitrates in the spring water.
Exactly. Holy
shit.
Yes.
But they did not bless the shit that they put in there. Okay.
So, have you noticed, before I dump this out, have you noticed your clothes fading or your towels getting rough?
Yes.
Like Motel 6 rough?
Yeah. I don't go to Motel 6, baby. This princess is upper class.
Well, the nicer hotels like Hilton and Missy Suites, they have a softener system to extend the life in their towels.
Oh, look at that sediment.
I know.
Look at it. Let's get close up. Look, y'all. Oh, icky.
I know.
Nasty. Cochina.
Cochina barana pestosa, exactly. So they use a softener system to take care of the chlorine in the rock, because that makes our clothes fade, our towels fade. At the same time, this rock, when our clothes are washing, that harness is sandpapering our clothes. Okay, when it's washing.
Yeah.
and then,
wash it.
I know. And then you put those clothes in the dryer, and all that stuff, it breaks it down and collects in the lint trap. So Christine, all that lint is your fabric that rock wore and tore. So that's why they use a softener system, so the towels can be soft. Yeah, híjole is the secret. So that's the secret. It's not putting something in the water. It's just take what's in the water out, you know? All right.
Okay, that is so nasty. It looks like gel. It's sand. It makes it more like into a sand.
Right. When it comes out of your body, it's corroded like into a rock.
I wonder how it comes out on your poop. It come out of your poop and your urine, but I guess your kidneys do all that filtration, and you don't ever see sandy sediment.
And when it comes to kidney stones, bladder stones, it has to come out, or surgery. So I cannot imagine how expensive or how painful it would be.
Yeah, but you could also get those for not drinking enough water.
Like Coca-Cola.
That's corn fructose syrup, unless you drink the ones from Mexico, and it's pure cane sugar, baby.
I know.
So I go to the little Mexican marks when I decide every now and again, and I'm just craving that Coke, I get the Mexican Coke.
Yeah, it tastes better. So what I'm doing now is taking 2 different samples from your water.
Okay, what are we testing for? That's going to break my heart.
This is how you're going to see your best friend. This is how soap scum is created. So you're going to see how that happens, but I need to put the same amount of water for it to be fair. Okay, so that way nobody thinks I'm cheating. This is the same amount of water, right? All right, and then
this one's got a little bit more, but yeah, we're pretty close. See how this? Let me see. Okay, we good.
Okay. Now this is what doctors use, surgical soap.
Okay.
You can smell it. It smells like hospital. Surgical soap has no detergent or softener. I'm just going to add 2 drops to this. So you'll see how that soap scum's created, and you can see it in your shower.
This one says soft, so this means it comes from the filtration one. This one's hard, which comes from my tap.
Right, they both came from your tap, but one's filtered and one's not.
Right.
So on this test, you'll see how that soap scum's created, where you see it in your dishes, you see it on the wall in your shower, your glass. So go ahead and put your finger over this and shake it so that way it doesn't shower you.
Shake, shake, shake.
Shake your
Booty. All right.
So on this, it represents your washing machine, your dishwasher. So you want bubbles, right? When you take a shower.
So I gotta do more?
Yeah, get the bubbles you need.
Well, there ain't no bubbles coming out of this. Is there a reason for this?
Yeah, I set you up. I gave you your hard water. Hard water and soap. Yeah, see? You can see it. Look. It's trying to create bubbles, but the hard water breaks it down. Takes away the bubbles.
Wow. You just came aboard. We're testing my water for chemicals. We tested for nitrates, which was poop. We tested for chlorine, and I can't remember that name.
Bromine.
Bromine, which is another thing that is supposed to remove chlorine out.
Oh, but bromine is another chemical disinfectant. Kills bacteria.
Yes. So they can either use either or, and Little Elm uses both.
Right.
And the bromine is worse than chlorine. Okay.
Right. For the house. So I put 2 drops on both of them, and this one's acting like we didn't add any, right?
Right.
Because hard water broke down the soap. That's why. Mm-hmm. Do you agree, Christine, to keep you and your house clean is like another one of our bills?
Yeah.
Taking a shower, washing your clothes?
Yeah.
How much do you spend in 1 month on dish soap, laundry?
Gosh, I have no idea. A lot of money.
Like minimum, because when you add it up, dish soap, hand soap, body soap, hair shampoo, detergent, all-purpose cleaner.
If you did it, I couldn't even tell you. I mean, I can't even throw out a number. Probably at least $100 or more.
Well, in a household of 4?
3.
That's normal, but okay. So let's say $100.
Okay.
Do you believe that the minimum?
Yeah.
$100.
Yeah.
Okay. So where's that soap? Okay. Let me add 8 more. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So now there's 10 in here, and there's 2 drops in here.
So you're basically showing me that I have to use more soap, more detergent, more everything, and I'm still not getting it as clean as it is with the 2 drops right there.
Correct. It's a crime what's happening to our hard-earned money when we have hard water, because it's just breaking it down and creating soap scum. Soft water will save us 75% of our soaps and cleaners. Mm-hmm. 2 drops, 10 drops.
Do you know like a place on this planet that has the best probably water ever, that has soft water, that doesn't have all this? Have they done
8, 9, 10? Yeah, it's in Europe. So now that's 20 drops. Yeah, in Switzerland, Finland. But then again, they have like 2,000 people there, so maybe more. But yeah, they do have, in Europe, they have better water than we do. But the water is so expensive because I went to TCU. My teammates were from all over the world. Anytime they shower, 2-3 minutes. They just spend 2 to 3 minutes to take a shower. What I found out is because their water bill is like $600 a month.
Oh, God.
But they also have better water.
Wow. That's sad.
You see all that white junk on top of that water? That's what stays on our dishes. That's that soap scum. And you see how gray it looks? Which one would you rather take a bath in? I know. What about your pipelines? What about before you shower? Yeah.
All of that, exactly. Yeah, definitely. Wow.
Christine, number 1 reason why people choose water every day is health reasons. They want to protect their families too. Number 2 reason is because it makes sense when it comes to our money. This is 20 drops, and this is 2 drops. This is like 2 detergent bottles a whole year versus 20 bottles for detergent. So clean water is the reason why your colors stay its color, it doesn't wear and tear. Your pipeline is clean and running efficiently. At the same time, it will keep you away from the hospital. And that is completely worth it,
So, is there any more tests?
No, that was the end. Watch what happens when I put hard water in here.
Oh, that's the hot water? You said hard water. So you're putting hot water in the hard water, and we're going to watch it.
It just broke down my soap and created soap scum.
I don't know if y'all can see that or not. Ooh. Let's go ahead and go into the light. Into the light!
Yeah, you can probably see it in the light better.
Well, I mean, you can see it here.
Ooh, yeah, there you go, on top of that water. That's
Rosie Josie. Say hi to my bird, y'all.
Oh, yeah, there she is.
Well, I named her Jagger, hoping she would be a boy.
Cute.
That is so nasty. Okay.
Well, DM, thank you for allowing me to go through this test so I can get paid.
Okay, once again, her name is Patricia. Priscilla. Y'all. I did that on purpose. Do you know why? Because she's been calling me Christina.
No, Christine.
And my name's Kristen.
Kristen. Okay, sorry. I'm
Priscilla.
Mexican.
Kristen. Priscilla. Okay. So she ran tests on my water. If you watch the video, you'll see all the tests. It was quite interesting. And that was kind of disappointing, too, on my spring water, that I have poop in my spring water, but there was no chlorine. So, and the reason why there was no chlorine is because it comes straight from the springs. But I guess there's animal poop and bird poop and whatever, and reptile poop and fish poop and whatever.
Poop on poop.
Yeah, poop on poop. We can't get away from the poop, and there was hardness.
A lot.
But we didn't check for rock sediment.
Look how much is in that. In that little amount of water, look how much rock is in there.
No, I'm talking about on the spring water.
Oh, yeah. This is what it's supposed to look like.
So her name is Priscilla. She works for Crystal Clear. If you want to set an appointment, tell people about that.
Yeah, I work with Westinghouse, so we're legit.
But if the people want you and they want to set an appointment,
Yeah.
a free appointment, and
That's
really,
Priscilla.
she could just test your water and she doesn't even have to go through all this if you watch my video, and you'll make it really fast and easy. There you go. So how would they set an appointment to get an appointment with you? Can you say that or no?
Yeah, they need to call us, Crystal Clear Concepts.
Crystal Clear Concepts,
they
you got a phone
Google
number?
it.
Oh, Google it. Okay. And say that you want Priscilla. You saw her presentation from Kristen. Throw my name out there. She called me Christine the whole time, and I respectfully.
Kristen, you should have corrected me. Now
But you were so cute, and I just had to.
Kristen. Okay.
Priscilla, it's not Patricia.
It took me forever to get Snapchat right. I used to say Shat Snap.
Shash snap.
Shat Snap.
Shit.
Sounds more. It sounds easier than.
We are
Snapchat.